in Rhode is also one of the largest trials of the volunteers for more than 200 cases in the world.
We really have to go. Yeah, a lot slower though. Everything's good. Still backed up all the way to School Street. We're also seeing a few delays as we get onto 610, especially the outbound side of Total Street because of the ongoing construction. I'm Dan McDowell, and that's a look at your southern New England traffic. We're all feeling the weight of COVID-19. And for kids in poverty around the world, things are becoming desperate. Join Compassion International and provide for a family in poverty. Make your one-time $40 gift. Text HOPE to 83393. Hey, your friend Sean Hannity here with some personal advice for home sellers. I prefer to work with a great, smart real estate agent that fully knows the local market and can give me the best advice and put the most money in my pocket. I'm talking about Nathan Clark at Your Home Sold Guaranteed Realty. Nathan's family has been serving Rhode Island now for over 50 years. They are the #1 real estate team in Rhode Island now for the past 10 years. He can help you look at all the options with hundreds of potential buyers and helps your home sell at a price and deadline that you agree to, or he buys it. And you and Nathan will sit down and must agree on a price and time of possession, and Nathan will let you out of your contract at any time right up until you accept an offer. Now, with all the details involved in what is likely your largest investment, don't leave money on the table. Talk to the only agent in town I recommend. Call Nathan today, 401-232-7661, online at NathanClarkTeam.com. That's NathanClarkTeam.com. Sometimes you don't realize how much something was bothering you
Until it's gone.
and then you breathe a big sigh of relief. That's exactly how you're going to feel.
After we work our magic at your house.
1-800-GOT-JUNK makes you feel happier in your home,
Cleaner
stronger,
and more relaxed.
like you just stepped out of a hot shower.
And are ready for anything.
Make your home a happy home. We make junk disappear.
All you have to do is point
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
or visit 1-800-GOT-JUNK.com.
At the push of a button, the news you want delivered now. Finger on the button. Push your News Now button. News Radio 920 and 104.7 FM. News Radio 920 and 104.7 FM. Explainable fashion. So here's as best I can explain this to you now. A grand jury has indicted one of 3 officers on criminal charges in the fatal shooting of Breonna Taylor 6 months after her death in Louisville. The Jefferson County grand jury has voted to indict Officer Brett Hankerson. Now, ahead of the announcement, the Louisville mayor announced a curfew, and the Louisville Police Department said that the U.S. National Guard has been activated. So, the mayor is convinced that all hell is going to break loose, because the mayor of Louisville is convinced that this is not going to satisfy certain segments of the population. So the former detective Brett Hankerson indicted 3 counts of first-degree wanton endangerment
Sergeant Jonathan Mattingly not indicted. Detective Miles Cosgrove not indicted. So if I understand what's going on here, the cop who was indicted has already been fired. He was charged with wanton endangerment of the neighbors who lived in apartments around Breonna Taylor's apartment. There are reports that the protesters standing outside the courthouse are confused and livid. Now, I think the livid is probably true. Everybody may be confused, but I think whatever the grand jury came out with today, these people that everybody is worried about rioting and so forth, and we're going to do it anyway. Now we have an audio soundbite here from a CNN reporter by the name of, what is his name? Shimon Prokupit. Or maybe it's Prokupit. Or Kopacek. Kopuchek. No. Prokupez. Prokupez. I got covered there. Anyway, here's his report on the grand jury indicting the former police officer Brett Hankerson on 3 counts. Here's a report. Let's see what he says.
People here are very upset about this, Your Honor. We got some folks here, so there's a woman who I was talking to. She's in tears over this decision by the grand jury because they feel the prosecutors did not go far enough. And if reaction from here is any indication, this indictment is not going to be sufficient for a lot of the people who've been out here protesting every day, sitting here for weeks, calling for justice. And you can hear behind me already. I think a lot of people, Brianna, are going to be very unhappy about this.
Why, that sounds like CNN's giving a thumbs down to the grand jury report. It sounds like CNN saying, go ahead and burn it down, gang. Does it sound like that to you? Pretty much. CNN would like to see it burned down. All that coverage, blame it on Trump. Blame everything on Trump, see what they get. So that's the status. Now, I want to move on, because this is a story in motion. It has a lot of fluidity to it, so we'll be monitoring it as it happens. There is the Senate report that has come out on Hunter Biden and the massive corruption that he was involved in with the government of Ukraine and the energy company Burisma. It's a massive story. Senate report slams the Bidens for conflicts of interest, and it flags possible criminal activity. Now, granted, it's a Republican investigation. It cites glaring evidence of a Burisma bribe, suspicious foreign money transfers, and sex trafficking. A year-long Senate investigation concluded that Hunter Biden's efforts to cash in on foreign business deals during his father's vice presidency raised alarm among U.S. government officials who perceived an ethical conflict of interest and flagged concerns about possible criminal activity ranging from bribery to sex trafficking. The report by the Republican-led Senate Homeland and Government Affairs and Senate Finance Committees delivered several blockbuster revelations less than a couple of months before Election Day, suggesting that Obama regime officials ignored clear warning signs about ethical conflicts and possible extortion risks involving Biden's family. This report makes it abundantly clear that it goes way beyond ethical violations, but we've got serious criminal violations that occurred here between Joe Biden, his son Hunter, the government